What is going on, Aries? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for the month of August. And Aries, once again, you are a little bit later. And you know what? I'm putting you guys in the front of the line when it comes down to the mid months because I love and support my Aries. So sorry about being late on the readings, but definitely I've been doing some traveling, so everybody is kind of backed up a little bit. But we're hopping into your injuries, your energies right now, Aries, and we'll see what's happening with you for the month of August. This is going to be a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so don't be alarmed. But if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. If it does not resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous Aries readings that I did before, because energy is fluid. Now, if you guys don't follow me on IG, you should follow me. That's at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. That'll be in the description of the video. And if you want to set up a personal reading with me, you can email me. That'll also be in the description. Okay, let's hop in. This is going to be your present energy right here, your main story, Aries. We're going to see what's going on. After that, we're checking in with your supporting details, your futuristic energies on this left side here. And let's hop right in. So we're starting off with the Four of Cups clarified by the Magician card. So I'm kind of getting the energy crowning your reading that you are tapped in and very focused on some things when it comes down to your life and what you're trying to build for your future. But I do feel like in the month of August, there's going to be something that is revealed to you that maybe, just maybe, you've been kind of missing out on or overlooking or not including inside of this empire that you're trying to build or that you're focusing on. I do feel like you've had a certain aspect of tunnel vision, that you've been kind of focusing on one thing, building one area of your life and only focusing on making that grow. And maybe there's another ingredient that you can put into this to make it grow even faster, or maybe there's another side of life that maybe you've been neglecting a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, the universe is kind of tapping you on your shoulder and trying to get you to see something that maybe you've been overlooking. And I know I'm saying maybe a lot, but it's a general reading, so it's a possibility. Now, it's clarified by the Magician card, so I do feel like this one thing that you've maybe overlooked or haven't been focused on, or it's been in your peripheral and you've only been tunnel vision, so you haven't seen it. It's, like I said, a piece of an ingredient that can go so well with the rest of your work that you're doing. And it's also going to make it easier for you to manifest or go into manifestation mode and bring in, your goals and ambitions and the reality you want to see in your life, right? The Magician card is very powerful, very manifestation energies, major arcana, right? Talking about you putting in all of the elements to create whatever you want for your life, right? And I think you have already been doing that, Aries. But with the Four of Cups, this talks about, some type of opportunity or different area that you haven't been focusing on or neglecting when it comes down to manifesting your world that you actually do want, but maybe you've been putting it to the back burner, in order to focus on these three cups that you could see right away and you could work on right there, tangible things. Now, for some of you other Aries, this could be talking about you being in a place where you're kind of apathetic, you're kind of bored, you're kind of, over it, being in a situation or career or path, in life where you're just like, what, I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt, I came, I saw, I conquered, I'm kind of over this whole thing and I'm ready for something that's brand new to come in, or you're just, so stuck in the routine that you're getting very bored with it. And if that is the case, then you are taking on this Magician card to kind of bring in a new type of energy or a new type of environment. Whatever this could be for you, you have the ability to make changes within your own world to liven it up, to make it more enjoyable, to make it more fun, to make it not seem so routine, with this Magician card here. So this is the answer for you if you do, feel like you're getting bored with your life. There is going to be an opportunity, an opening. The energies are around you to create something new. But for most of you guys, I do feel like you are already in this new environment, right? And you have what it takes to create whatever it is you want to create, but there is something that maybe you're overlooking to bring into this new place that you are at. Because in a lot of the Aries readings, I've already been talking about this new beginning, this new start, coming into this brand new, cycle where you're kind of having your dreams come true, or the things that you thought about for years are now coming into fruition. So it's all here for you, and it's even some more that's here for you that you have already manifested, but maybe you don't. I think that you were so focused on these 3 cups here that, and you're so maybe excited with those 3 cups that you don't even know that it's even more that's here being offered. It's kind of like I see this 4th cup as the icing on the cake. Like there's something that's going on the top of all this, that you already have, that you've already manifested, that's coming in, and you see it coming in. But this thing on the top is actually like I said, the icing on the cake, right? So yeah, you're having your cake, and eating it too. Is what I'm feeling in the month of July, and it's about not July but August, and it's kind of going to be revealed to you. All right. Below that, we have the 9 of Wands clarified by the 8 of Swords. So 9 of Wands energy is talking about being a little bit defensive, being a little bit guarded, because you've been through so much already. This could be, what's happening internally to a certain extent, because you've already been in the struggle. You are a survivor. You are a wounded warrior, kind of, sort of, right? So you do have your guards up, and you're ready to endure this next cycle of life is kind of what I'm feeling. But there's an energy surrounding this that's making you kind of overthink a little bit with the 8 of Swords, kind of be in your mind a little bit too much, or overthinking the process, or feeling like this next phase or next cycle of your life is going to be, a struggle. It's like you have your guards up and ready when it's no sign of attack, So this could be the cause of, you being a little bit worried or anxious just because what has happened in the past. This could also be the cause of why you're not seeing this other opportunity. Maybe you have your walls up too high, or maybe you're too tunnel vision, because with the 8 of Swords, I am picking up that tunnel vision. You're only looking in one place for your rewards, or for your manifestation, or for these new blessings that are coming through, and it's kind of keeping you from looking outside of this box or looking outside of this area. And like I said, your walls are up because you want to be so focused on building this new life for yourself. But something else is supposed to be included in this new life, Aries. Is what I'm picking up. And it's something that you have dreamed about, along with these other things that you have. Maybe right now you have the financial, you have the stability, the job, the place that you want to live at. But there's something else missing. And I guess we'll see what that is now. When I do move over here, for some of you Aries, it very well could be love, right? This could be the icing on the cake that kind of wants to come in, or the energies are here for that to happen. With the 2 of Cups, this is talking about some type of connection, but it could just be symbolizing your love life, right? You do have it clarified by the King of Swords, so the King of Swords is kind of detached, kind of closed off to that idea. I feel like this is the thing, the cup, right, that you may have been ignoring a little bit. And it wants to join those other 3 cups that I was talking about. But you could just be like, you know what, I don't really have time for it. I'm so focused on these other 3 cups. I'm building. My career is going good. I have my money flowing the way I wanted to have it. I'm trying to move up and be promoted, or whatever it could be. And you're just unbothered by the idea of an actual soulmate connection, or a deep loving connection, because you're looking elsewhere. You're focused. This is what I'm talking about with this tunnel vision. Like all you see is the work at hand, right? All you see is what you're fighting for and trying to build and overcoming the challenges, and not even looking up to see that there is another offer or opportunity that's here also. Um, so yeah, with you, this could be what's happening now. It could be an air sign that is wanting to connect with you in the month of August, wanting to come in, team up with you, just have this emotional, deep connection, this soulmate, eye to eye, passionate, you know, type of feel with you. Um, and maybe for some of you Aries, this could be the energy that they're taking on, the King of Swords, more logical, more kind of emotionally detached, very realist type of energy. They like the facts. They like to um, pursue somebody in the mental realm and make a connection in the mind. So they could be a sapiosexual, whoever you could be connecting with, and they could be attracted to you because they think you have a sharp mind and they like the way you think. They maybe like the way you express your thoughts and things like that. So this could be the connection that's coming in for you guys. And on the flip side, some of you guys are not even thinking about a type of deep connection because you feel so much maybe deeply connected to your work or to what it is that you're building as a king of swords, your thoughts and your plans. And I do feel that you guys are very calculative during the month of August, taking on this King of Swords energy. You're calculating exactly what it takes to build this and how much time I want to be here and where am I going to be at 3 months from now and where am I going to, be at 10 months from now, and then what about 2 years, and then what about 5 years. So you're putting all your plans together. You're kind of making this whole blueprint out of your present moment and combining it with your future. So I do like the energy that you guys are in. Um, but there is an opportunity here for some type of love connection. So look out for that. Um, Below that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, right, with the Four of Swords. So somebody could be coming in wanting to make an offer. Could be an earth sign. But this is talking about a opportunity or offer that was kind of slow moving. This is somebody that's very stable, that wants to have longevity with you, right? And they could be wanting to offer you something that makes you maybe feel like you can rest in this area of your life, in your love life. Maybe if, like I said, you've been guarded when it comes down to your love life, or you've been overthinking it and really in your mind about it. Maybe that's how it is with some of you Aries, right? You have certain things going in your career and financial sector, but in the love life you feel like it's a fight, it's a struggle, it's a war. You feel like love is war, and maybe in your mind you've been kind of stuck inside of that type of energy, like I have to fight for this. It's not coming easily like everything else is. I need to put more energy into it. So that's kind of that flip side, that I do feel with some of you Aries. But maybe there's an offer that's coming in the month of August that puts your mind at ease, right? Somebody that is stable like you, somebody that wants to have a new stable beginning, right? This is like a new beginning in love. Somebody that wants to kind of have you put your guards down when it comes down to your heart, okay? And bring you out of that energy of overthinking and being on guard and being overprotective or defensive. So yeah, if this is an air sign or if this is an earth sign, I do feel like they have a certain energy about themselves that really relaxes you and makes you feel like you don't have to be, on guard, for lack of better words, right? Like they relax your mind, and that's a great connection to have. So yeah, let's see. Let's keep it moving. Then we have the World card clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So we do know and have already reviewed in past readings that you guys are embarking on this new world cycle. You've entered into this new portal. You've, you know, ended a certain chapter of your life and now you're inside of this new chapter already. The World card comes through, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning in your financial sector, right? Where you have really leveled up. You know, a couple of readings ago, I was telling you guys how you started from the bottom. Now you hear like you've come to a certain level of reward, you know, for your hard work done, for your labor. The fruits of your labor are really starting to be shown, and you're in a place where you can just pick them right off the tree, right? So this is opened up, and this is continuing in the month of August, like even more, because you come through this cycle with the World card. You come through upgraded, leveled up, right, with new vision, new strength, new skills, new abilities, a new outlook and perspective on life, everything that the World card represents, and everybody recognizes it, right? And then along with that, you have the material wealth or finances to match it. And if you're not already there as an Aries, you're attracting this energy in very quickly, because wherever you're at internally, you have to be matched externally. It's just a law. It's just a universal law, right? So this is what's happening. And along with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're getting the entire, like, caboodle, the kit and caboodle with it. Not just the finances, but the love life is coming along with it. Like somebody here to share that energy with you, and somebody that's going to match that energy with you, not just, you know, enjoy it. It's like, I feel like this other person that could be coming in has worked as hard as you. This could be what's putting you at ease, because this person is so similar to the path that you've been on and what you've been doing with your life. I feel like they've been doing the same thing. So yeah, I'm liking this feel for you, Aries. Let's hop into your futuristic energy. Give me 1 second. We're gonna hop right in. Okay, so for your futuristic energy, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and then the Three of Swords. So Three of Pentacles energy clarified by the Seven of Swords. I do feel like wherever you're at in this new work environment, or your career, or wherever you are earning money at, you are definitely standing out with what it is that you're doing, right, in some type of way. Now, it could just be your superiors that see you standing out, you know, your boss or your manager or supervisor, whoever it is, that they see that you're kind of ahead of the bunch in a certain type of way. Or it could be your co-workers that see that you're kind of like being elevated and you're really working towards elevation or promotion, and they're kind of looking to see what you're doing. You know, I get the feeling like you're the person, like in school, where everybody saw that, okay, this person was kind of ahead of the class a little bit, and they would come ask this person for answers, or, you know, see what they had to think about a certain problem and see if their answer, you know, matched what you had. This is kind of what I feel like is happening inside of the work environment. People could be looking to you for advice, or seeing that you're one step ahead of them, so they're like, okay, like, I know that if this person, you know, is doing one thing and I'm doing it too, then I'm on the right path, right? If Aries is, you know, going in this direction, then maybe I need to go in this direction too, you know? So you are kind of like being a leader in your work environment, and you could have people wanting to collaborate with you. But I do feel like you are kind of moving ahead of the bunch, because you're kind of doing some work behind the scenes, maybe more so than other people are. You know, you could be the person that is really burning, you know, the candle at both ends, burning the midnight oil, staying up late, doing the work behind the scenes, and this is why you're moving forward in whatever it is that you're doing. But other people, you know, they're just taking it easy, working when they're supposed to work, you know, but not actually taking their work home, or not staying up late and working on projects, while you are. So it's like you're moving to the front of the class, to the head of the line, right? And people are noticing you being elevated. You see how this person is standing up on that bench while the rest of them are on the ground. And then he has purple on, right, which is talking about promotion, elevation, royalty at the same time. And it's also talking about being abundant, right, financially. That's because this person has been at work. Seven of Swords, even when other people are sleeping, right? Behind the scenes, flying under the radar, but still working very hard. So it doesn't even look like it's work being done, but there's a lot of hidden work being done, right? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym? That type of energy. And some of you guys know that reference, right? And then below that, we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Hermit card. Ten of Pentacles energy, right? This is what I've been talking about almost the whole reading, what you've been manifesting. You're in this season of manifesting your full Ten of Pentacles, everything coming through. And it is including your partner, right? It is including your children. It is including, two houses being combined into one. Ten of Pentacles, right? This is talking about having it all, right? The financial security, the love and emotional security with someone, enjoying what you do for work, where you live at, right? The type of house you have, the type of car you drive, manifesting materially into your world. Now, the fact that it's clarified by the Hanged Man could be what I've been talking about, right? Maybe you're kind of gaining a new perspective on what it is that you want to bring into your world, because you are not seeing one thing. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, this is just this one thing that maybe you didn't calculate when you were kind of coming into this new cycle that could throw you off a little bit. And this could be this person that I do feel that could be coming in the month of August or September. That could be an air sign, earth sign, or water sign. Those are just some signs that I see. They don't have to be those signs, but yeah, I think somebody possibly could be throwing you on a loop, because now it's like, okay, I have to include this person into my calculations. I have to include this new addition, into what I already saw from my future. And maybe now you have to combine two worlds. And so you have to kind of revamp your blueprint a little bit. This is kind of what I'm picking up for some of you guys. Now, if that's not the case, then this could just be you wanting to do that for yourself. Like you're wanting to pause for a moment on your plan and your blueprint and add some new additions just because something new has come in, a new development is in. And you're like, okay, you know what? I was thinking that I wanted to be at this place in 5 years. But now that I've gotten this new information, something has come up, like I've been doing my research, there may be a little bit of a detour I'm going to have to take. And maybe I'll be there in 7 years, or, maybe I'll get there in 3 years now. But let me just do some recalculation. So there is some type of revamping that's being done when it comes down to your overall vision or overall goal for your life. Maybe you're choosing to take another path, but you are getting some type of enlightenment with this Hangman, and there is a certain pause that's taking place in August for you to revamp your overall life vision. Below that, Judgment card with the Six of Swords. So yeah, along with the Hangman, after you sit there and think about something, after you hang there a little bit and gain a new perspective and you're enlightened, then there is this type of awakening that's happening. And after you pause a little bit, right, with that Hangman energy, you start to move forward again, possibly in a new direction, or possibly a slight change that you make in your trajectory moving forward, right? With this Judgment energy talking about almost like a calling. Maybe you're being called to a new area, or a slight switch up that's happening in your world where you're like, okay, you know what, like I said before, I was heading to this place within 3 to 5 years, but now maybe I'm headed to this place in 3 to 5 years. So yeah, you're kind of changing up trajectory because some information is coming into you. You know, this could be, like I said, from your research, from the way you're viewing things, or you just get a epiphany or revelation, because with the Judgment card, that usually talks about a spiritual message that comes through, a spiritual awakening, right? That you're like, okay, wow. You know, this is like some of you guys maybe answering a certain type of call spiritually and choosing to go more so on your spiritual path. That could definitely happen, especially because under the deck you guys have the Hierophant card here, which is talking about spirituality, but it also talks about being the expert, you know, practicing your craft and your expertise and being kind of like a teacher to other people, or offering a service that you are the expert at and being paid handsomely for it. So I do kind of see two different scenarios, but either way it goes, you're awakening maybe to another set of abilities that you have, or another opportunity that you can take and move on, because you are going to be making some moves on it with the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving full speed ahead. I do also feel like for some of you guys, you come out of some type of energy that did have you stuck with this Hangman energy, and with this Eight of Swords, you were kind of stuck mentally in a certain place. And like I said, I do feel that it is emotionally, it could be in the area of love that you felt kind of stuck a little bit. But you're moving out of that because you do get some type of epiphany, or some type of healing comes through for you, especially surrounding these intense energies that we're dealing with the whole month of July. And in August, there's a release that's happening too, and a lot of healing and old baggage that we've been shedding off. So Six of Swords talks about dropping off that baggage. Then below that, yeah, lo and behold, we had this Three of Swords and then the Sun card. So yeah, you're definitely coming out of a place of being hurt, right, in your heart space, or being blocked in your heart space, and the Sun is kind of bringing you into more happier, lighter hearted times. So you are releasing some old pain, and also doing a lot of healing. The door of healing is kind of open to you with the Judgment card, and so you are coming out of this Three of Swords, which I do feel like this is the thing that had you stuck mentally or on guard. It was surrounding love, right? You're going to choose to kind of like embrace the opportunity, or the idea of loving somebody else and sharing your life with somebody else. Definitely. So someone is coming to kind of like, yeah, change your plans around love, or your ideas or perceptions around love. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to do for you guys now, Aries, is get you a fairy card, because I've been doing this for everybody this month, and I forgot to pull yours before I started the reading. So I'm going to pause for 2 seconds and draw you guys a fairy card. One moment. Okay, Aries, so we pulled life experience, right? It says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to a significant opportunities, or two significant opportunities. So, yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about, right? I think you are changing some of your belief systems, maybe surrounding this new experience or a new opportunity. On the picture, you know, there are two people that's going through this new door, like I was talking about, to your future, to your Ten of Pentacles. You're making a change because you may have to involve someone else in this. And this is some type of connection that may come through and surprise you, right? Because it's life-changing. So, sorry for giving that surprise away, Aries. But, yeah, there's something happening maybe around love, that's making you change or heal from a certain way of viewing love in general, because I do feel like you have been maybe kind of closed off to it, or maybe defensive. um, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right there, Aries. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, then like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel like always, and I will see you guys in the mid-month reading later.